This is pretty much the same. Doing good, though.
Yes, among other things.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like strangers coming in the house.
Oh, it's when you hit gold. You can't go back down to silver. When you hit gold and up. Oh, I don't know.
How is life around here?
Life has always been hard in the East End. But it's everywhere nowadays, isn't it?
This game is so freaking good. Oh, I could kill her. I could drink.
Do you think the increase in violence has anything to do with the epidemic?
Don't know. It's most likely linked to the gangs, if you ask me. Recently, it's like everyone has had to pick a side.
We have to get active.
Violence has always fed on poverty, don't you think? It's a cruel law of the human condition.
I don't even know if I'm out.
And selfishness is their rotten fruit. These days, you can just die in the gutter and no one will bat an eye.
It was a day, man. Alright.
May I ask?
Since my husband died, I worked at the Dawson rope factory, but it closed before the war. I occasionally help at the night asylum in exchange for food.
Did your husband die in the war?
Oh no. My Jack was a docker. He died when my Seymour was just a lad. The poor boy saw his dad slip and fall from that scaffolding.
How do you pay the rent, then?
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad. He's very attached to the house he grew up in. It's not always easy, but we get by all right.
That was my game.
I'm trying to locate Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where he could be?
You talking about the one everyone calls the sad saint? The man who takes care of the homeless?
The very same, Miss Fishburne.
I'm sorry. I don't know where his shelter is. But if you ask around, I'm sure you'll get your answer.
I won't kill her.
Best grow eyes in the back of that head, sir. Gentlemen are easy targets in these parts.
It's locked.
Does she have any family or friends? If not, she might get drank. You know. Wow.
Hello, boy.
What did we say?
Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
Niggas give you a compliment,
it's
bro.
just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
You had one, man. I think you was in duos. It was like 22 minutes. I said, ooh.
What can you tell me about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people prefer to avoid me, it's pretty easy.
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city, for better or worse.
What do you do around here, Rufus?
You sit back, you dead.
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
She had.
What do people say about this place?
This game is called Vampyr.
They should run the dogs.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home? You're sleeping rough.
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
This city has abandoned so many of its children. It's tragic.
I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
Do you know a man who lives in this part of town? A man named Sean Hampton. I'm looking for him.
Sorry, sir. I don't know a lot of folks around here. Most prefer to avoid me.
Well, I don't think you should talk to him. He may be very sick.
Thanks for the tip. You might want to check the Turquoise Turtle. It's a pub not far from here. The barkeep knows everyone in these parts.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
All of them.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
No. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little
You're doing the
shitbag
broadcast?
beggars.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. It's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just wanted to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like...
Alright, bro,
God knows she deserves it.
Any chance you can help me find Sean Hampton?
The sad saint. Why would you talk to that cunt?
Actually, that's confidential.
Really? Well, go ask someone else then. I'm sure Tom Watts will gladly answer you.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
No civilians allowed, sir. This crushed the lid.
Oh my god! That leech is fast! He's mine! I'll take it!
Take its head!
Easy does it, boys. We can deal with this vermin.
It's locked.
It's a leech! Watch out for them too! Watch it! It's a killer! Steady, boys! Fuck, he's dead!
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
Get them weapons ready!
You can't 1v1 the Vampyr. Level 22, Chaplain. I'm only 13. These dudes are freaking strong.
This is not the place for you, sir. It's a leech! Get it!
I cannot enter.
Without the wet boots keeping things straight, these parts would be running completely apart.
Another disgusting ghoul did it, what do you think? Listen, words of care. A freaking vampire.
Seems like the guard of Prewin is on Sean Hampton's trail too.
I hear it. Eat this! I'll send you to hell. Crush the leech, boys! Crush the leech! Die, Manning! Good! I'll send you back in a fucking grave!
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast. This poor man has just been slaughtered by a vampire. The body's still warm.
He's mine! I'll take him! It's too fucking fast!
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here, and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh. You want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
Oh no, Miss Paxton, you really don't know my kind. You have no idea who I am.
All right, okay. No need to get all worked up.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm no snitch, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
I know I probably... Yeah, people are still working at this time, while you're lot slurping soup before bed.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town?
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and
Daddy
my
said I
sister
could
a
fly
bed and
out
roof.
here.
I don't want to lose that.
I like this so far. I'm not gonna
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
What can you tell me about the Sad Saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
What can you tell me about this place? How are things here?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself, you better watch your back, Mr. Reed.
You really think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No. I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
Which local dangers must I avoid?
Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the jobless. A man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated man. I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Yeah, people are still working at this time, while you're lot slurping soup before bed.
A white long face, Doctor.
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
Do you think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
Why return? Here.
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
Wonders never cease. Skal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain.
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
I will not look kindly on you if you're trying to trick me.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
You again? What do you want?
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
I'd step back. Over there!
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate further.
Need someone serious about keeping people out. First place to look.
Giselle's stolen money. Priwen has some unethical ways of financing their war.
It's a leech! Kill it!
It's done for him. We'll crush this beast. Anyone shall stop the fire!
It's locked. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. So that's it. These wheels control the water level. That doesn't work. gate should shut properly now. I have this thirst for blood. It's locked, all right.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again? The one they call the sewer dog?
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally! A touch of lucidity. Learn to respect the laws of Ascalon! My power you cannot comprehend! Once you've vanished, I'll slaughter these scalds while singing your name! The dictates of Ascalon! Foolish Ekon! You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon! Power you cannot comprehend! Banshee, the hand that crushes all! You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon! You dare challenge the dictates of Ascalon? You found your death in me! Banshee, the hand that crushes all! shall learn to respect the laws of Once you vanished, I'll slaughter these scalds while singing your name. You shall learn to respect the laws. With power you cannot comprehend. Once you vanished, I'll slaughter these scalds while singing your name. Ever go banshee the hand that crushes all. Brittle bones, newborn! To learn to respect the laws of Ascalon! Once you vanished, I'll slaughter these scalds while singing your name! Neck shall snap like a hare's brittle bones, newborn! I shall tear thee apart and spill my blood to the pit. For the bench and the hand that crushes all. I shall crush you. Down, stay down. To respect the laws of Ascalon! Whilst you vanished, I'll slaughter these scalds while singing your name! Neck shall snap like a hare's brittle bow. How are you cannot? And thine shall be a fair skull to adorn my mantle. Foolish echo! Virgil Banch to the hand that crushes all! Slow as a snail! To learn to respect the laws of Ascalon! My power you cannot comprehend! skulls while singing your name! And thine shall be a fair... Blood to the pit, foolish Egon! I shall crush you. You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon! Infernal Banshee, the hand that crushes all! Power you cannot comprehend! Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these skulls while singing your name! It shall snap like the hair's brittle bones, newborn! Low as a snail! Dare challenge the dictates of Ascalon? shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon!
Oh no. What's good with you, Nick?
That nigga thick. Hey, what it do?
With two C's. Alright, one second, I got you.
Hey, Black War really feels fly in true religion.
Of Ascalon!
You about to order me some Fashion Nova or what? I know you got them. Yeah, don't act like you don't know what it is, Black War. You be buying yourself some lingerie?
Whilst you vanished, I'll slaughter these scalds while singing your name!
Oh my goodness. So, can you explain that video you sent me last night? Hold up. I mean, where the start? The holes and I'm keeping it bizarre.
You gonna invite or what? Cause
yeah, I got it right here. I had to fly back to the Cricketons. Oh, I did not. Yep, the military rifle. We need that. My party members. Alrighty, gents. Gentle fishes. Did you guys get that invite or no?
that girl Jay, is that you?
No. Not I.
Prison break, wet work, 104 meters.
Spent a rolling on a burner and die with it? God damn it, Clock
I got
War.
it.
Oh shit.
You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon!
Setups real quick, and then we can join up on Eno, go get some more cash. Jeez, mama.
This is all you do? You get alive? Shut up.
What happened? I definitely should.
Whence you vanished, I'll slaughter these scalds
I'm about to call Shorty up. That's what she's doing right now, bro. Better get left already. Alright, so... You want to be a prison officer?
I definitely don't want to be the prisoner.
Oh, switch this. Demolition.
Yeah, this guy scammed me and the other guy yesterday, though.
Slow as a snail. How are you?
Oh yeah. It's good. I'll just cut it. It don't matter. Stream. Damn. Alright, bro. Y'all bugging like shit. Whatever. I cannot take that far.
How are you gonna comprehend?
You see my character, Blackboard? I try to make him black. He looks Indian instead. Can you believe that? Like, no bullshit. That's exactly what happened.
No shit. Oh
the fucking darnest thing, dude. Alright.
I can't take my oppressor. That's kind of dog shit. Oh my lord.
Down, stay down. I shall crush you.
Oh my lord, I just fucking did it. Wow.
What? Oh, I don't have any body armor, bro. Can't even go to the ammunition to get any either, bro. It's so ass.
Return to your
Squishy, I guess.
apothecary and needles. Your blood is now mine.
I'm kinda heading for that right now.
Blackboard, if you get in your plane and you land it, see if you can get out of it. Cause if you can get out of your plane and help us kill these cops, we should be smooth. Cause the prisoner, he's gonna follow me. I forgot what the third heist was, bro. The third heist, you fucking blow up a meth lab. I hella forgot. Series? Yeah, that one, bro. That's what it's called. Because I was like, dude, I remember all the other ones, but what the fuck is this one? It's a meth lab. We love that.
At least one skull escaped Virgil's wrath.
Are you already at the bus, Andy?
I'm heading there right now.
How the fuck did we just fail? What are you saying? What the fuck? Yo! What the fuck? Bro, no shot, dog. Yeesh. Dude, I don't know. I have no fucking idea, man. No fucking idea, bro. Bro, I'm literally driving on the street.
You've made it this far.
And fucking
There's blood everywhere.
Andy was almost at the fucking thing. Oh, but we spawn here at the prison base? Nice.
This worked out. We're at the checkpoint. That's where we're at. We have the bus over here. What's your job?
Safe we are, still. Drink now.
Bless you, Bridget.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst. This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must
See,
count
I
for
don't
something.
think we can do this shit sneakily, bro. I think we have to go out guns blazing.
Go back to the streets and houses. There is no.
Because
love
every
lost
single time
between
that
us
guard is gonna
vampire.
capture us.
Thank you.
Sean Hampton sent me here. I believe he wanted me to find you. Who are you?
If you must know.
We did that last time we
They
won
call
as
me
well.
Old Bridget.
We thought we fucked up
And this
because the guard
shelter
caught
is
us, and we
where
were
we
like,
live.
"What the
I'm
fuck?"
Jonathan Reed.
But so
I'm a newborn Egon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I mean, might as well just gun
I
these
shall not
kiddos.
bend a knee, young Echo, But I sense
Nah,
your pain.
I think it'll fail the mission.
Ask,
We have to
and
get
I
out
will
of the bus
afford you
first
my attention.
before we kill him.
Oh, right.
Why was that creature after you?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club.
Because I'm
His
thinking you can
masters
kill
would see
those
us
two
dead
guards
or
right there,
turned into
and I take their
slaves
guns.
if they had their way.
Yeah, but hug the wall, you know what I mean?
What the
So
hell
we
was
should
that
shoot
thing?
that.
Yeah.
He wasn't an Econ
Hold up
or a
then.
Scout.
I'll do that right now.
They are known
I'll line
as
them up and
Volkard,
just-
an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
What of this?
This wall
Ascalon?
completely left right now.
Vampire society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
So was it you
Nice.
Sean Hampton sent me to find?
I got a sub. I got a sub.
The sad
Here, there's gonna be a guard right here.
is kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our
Nice.
location.
Sean is a Skal. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint.
I have an AP pistol.
Or perhaps
Oh shit.
because I am Old Bridget of the Sewer Skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted
Fuck, dude, why can't I run through there? What the hell?
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and
There
under
are
our
hell
protection.
guards.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No, Harriet is not alive, but you can speak to her. I
Nice,
must
good kills.
warn you, she is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
She is filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before.
Dude's not dying. Alright, we
She
can go
is
down,
resting
Andy.
in a room on the far
Yeah,
right
yeah,
of
I
this
see
hideout.
that.
Thank you.
I
will
couldn't
bear
get a
that
shot
in
on that
mind.
guy.
Oh my god, run down the fucking stairs. Jesus.
I'll go towards him, Angel. I don't know if you have guns or not.
I only have a pistol and a sub.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us? Oh, Bridget, allow me to wander above some years back. It was... We're at your mercy. Your
Love that.
place is up here.
Alright, Andy, let's get it. Here, I'm gonna move up around the other way.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor.
So full of secrets.
I've so many questions
I gotta
need
take
to
some
ask
snacks,
you,
bro.
Harriet,
Give me a sec here.
if you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
How do you feel?
Reload! God damn it!
I can't move. My body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over.
I'm pushing up a little bit, Andy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Have you tried to eat or drink something?
People here
Bro,
tried
I
to
got
feed
stuck in
me,
here. Give me a sec. Let me go around.
just not hungry. I don't have the strength.
Does the pain ever
Dude, these guys are just eating!
It is not pain I feel. It's like
Moving up a little bit.
I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time, each muscle and bone is the wrong place.
Your room, the blood. What brought you to fake your death in such... Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Do you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Nobody gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now. Leave me be.
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
So you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor Harriet. Always alone.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions, questions. The good doctor, always searching for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am. I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers. The shadows killed that bastard.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very convenient. Don't lie to me.
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him. I was too tired.
Who was that man? The one murdered in the street?
He used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
Shadows? Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness. Quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence, do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
What makes you say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now. Let me rest. Let me rest now. No more words. Please.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There is too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us. Spend time with us. And I may be willing to answer more questions.
Your diction, your words. You do not carry yourself like most Skulls I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most Skulls.
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
Why do you live here? Amongst the filth and vermin?
Live. Here we hide.
What are you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame, from the hunters and the light. And of course, our past.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the Guard of Priwen, the Ascalon Club.
We are the Sewer Skulls. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
For how long have you been in hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London since vampires first entered the city.
Where did you hide before the sewers?
We claimed ancient tunnels, forgotten caverns, catacombs. We are Skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
What manner of creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she is a Skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a Skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker.
Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Sean Hampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Egon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
Thank you, old Bridget. I hope we'll meet again.
You're spared, Gentiles.
It's locked.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers. Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
You make no distinction between the living and the scars, do you?
Oh, We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
What will be the result if you continue to assist both Skulls and the living?
For the last decade, that's what's been happening. And they found a better life. What's to change?
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things can go south very quickly. I've seen it.
Oh, these are terrible times. Only those pure of heart shall prevail.
You've turned Skull now. Don't you see the danger to anyone giving you their trust?
We are all sinners, awaiting salvation. This is a simple truth, ordained by the Lord Almighty. I am a seeker of his glorious light.
Does this place belong to you? How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what goes on here?
Not at all. The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
So you have the run of the place and no one's taken notice?
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I pray it remains so for eons to come.
Harriet, Miss Jones has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
Harriet is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Skulls, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I will strive to emulate your merciful nature, Sean, but it's a difficult pledge to make.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges... You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament. Take, eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
My discoveries. Vampire blood would enhance your metabolism, perhaps even heal you. If what old Bridget says is true, I'll give you some of mine.
I'd rather not. It would be extremely awkward.
You have no choice, Sean. It's the only way to protect your chettle. Those still amongst the living.
No, Dr. Reed. God made me this way. Who am I to disobey his will?
You believe that God's plan was for you to be abandoned at birth?
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
I can't imagine God intended for you to be molested by a priest in an orphanage. Drink, friend.
No.
I said kneel and drink. Now. Another corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing. I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father. "29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
stay back, sir! Oi, yo, stop there!
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you need any help?
Rest assured, I will help you, sir. Martin Nightingale, at your service. Please, take a look at my wares.
Your merchandise. I don't really see anything worth having. No offense.
None taken, sir. But please, I need to eat. Perhaps if you keep looking, you'd see something that takes your fancy.
Let me be frank. You're as much of a businessman as I am a werewolf, right?
Who the hell are you to question me? It's hard enough to stay clean when you don't have a place to sleep. I'm doing my best here.
I meant no offense, Mr. Nightingale. I was merely pointing out the fact that you're unlikely to survive long if you continue wandering this path.
And what should I do then, sir? Should I join the Wet Boot Boys like so many others? No thanks. I'd rather be a bad seller than a dead gang member.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood? Have you got any friends around these parts?
Not really. Miss Gillingham smiles and says kind words, but I know she's lost her marbles, especially since her son died.
Tell me about this crazy woman. Madness is often mistaken for other conditions.
The poor woman's mad, all right. Kind and all, but she has so much trouble remembering things. She's taken me for a son more than once.
How interesting. I don't suppose you know what happened to her son.
Jack! Rumour has it he tried to tackle some gang lads. I didn't know him well, but I heard he was a nice enough chap. His old ma still thinks he's around.
Why not try seeking help instead of peddling your wares? I'm sure there are people around here that would gladly help.
There's always the night asylum. I heard it's run by a very nice man, but I'm no beggar. Not yet, at least.
There is no shame in asking for help, my boy. Sometimes it can even be the best course of action.
I don't feel okay with that. I'm gonna make a name for myself, and I'll do it by myself.
I found this watch. It belonged to Miss Gillingham, but I thought you might find it useful.
That makes sense. She would have forgotten about the watch by the next day.
If you say so.
Take this for your trouble, Dr. Reed. I will not forget your gesture, I swear. I was just pretending. I caused no harm. I could have taken good care of that old lady.
Dog's fault, they say. Then the gang, the epidemics, Everyone's throwing the blame.
Heartens me to know you can't see me, my sweet queen. Perhaps we should have listened to what the idiot had to say first.
Lively! It's on to us! Watch out, lads! He's dead! It's mine! I'll take it. Get their weapons ready! We found one!
Doctor. I wish I could just go again. Strong, all over the fever.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm afraid I do. Like everyone in this hospital. It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
I'll see you later.
Yeah. I'm sure you say the same thing to everyone in town.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Die, vermin!